A lot of us come to Africa with the sense of naivete, thinking that the red carpet is going to be rolled out for us and there'll be arms open to receive us when we come to Africa. Yeah, a lot of us come to Africa thinking that there'll be drums playing and there'll be dancing that you come home. Guys, there is nothing like that. Yeah. Now listen, I believe that we have a right to Africa. I believe those of us who are the descendants of the enslaved, we have a right to come home. And I believe that it is the greatest honor that we can give to our ancestors is to come to Africa. Even if it's not to settle, but to visit. I believe so. And I believe that there should be like policies in place to encourage us to come to Africa. And that we should have the right to settle in any African country that we choose, of our choosing. Because when our ancestors were taken, there were no divide. This divide happened in 1884, 1885 at the Berlin Conference, right, where Africa was divided and amongst the Europeans, right? Our ancestors moved freely throughout this land. So for that reason, I personally believe that we should have the right to settle in any African country that we desire. But don't come to Africa thinking, guys, there will be some welcome party waiting for you. There are two countries, right? Ghana and Sierra Leone, I believe. I'm not so sure about Nigeria, who made it easier so that if we want to come and settle there, the process is a lot easier, right? But listen to this, right? John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. Let's put that in the context of Africa. You think that when you think Ghana does not know what she's doing? Because Ghana knows the spending power of black diasporans. So Ghana knows when you come to Ghana, you will spend, you will buy property, you will invest, you will help build the economy. Sierra Leone, if you can prove through DNA that you belong to one of the ethnic groups in Sierra Leone, you can get a Sierra Leonean passport. But one of the conditions is that you have to have a bank account and you have to deposit, I'm not sure the amount of US currency in that bank account. You know why? Because Sierra Leone needs US currency. Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And many of us who come to Africa, right? And this is what African government have to realize. God, the wind is so high, I'm not sure if you can hear me. But many of us come to Africa, we spend money on rental properties, we buy food stuff, we go out, we eat out, we build houses, we buy properties, guys, we invest, we do business, we pay taxes. I pay taxes here to the Tanzanian government. 2 rounds of taxes already I've paid. And there's another one coming up very soon. Because here in Tanzania, you pay taxes every quarter. Right? So we put money into the economic engine of Africa. But there is nothing. We have no form of protection. We have to fight like every other group who comes here. The Indians, the Chinese, we are all lumped into one. So don't come to Africa thinking that you're going to be treated different. And don't come to Africa when you are treated different, you complain about it. Change that mentality, guys. Understand that we are not looked upon as if we belong here. We still have to acquire visa. And here in Tanzania, if you come here as a tourist, they may give you like 30 days in the country. If you have a multiple entry visa, you may be able to stay here for the visa might be valid for 1 year, but you still got to leave Tanzania every 90 days and go back to your original country. Me being Canadian, I have to go to Canada every 90 days. If you come from America, whatever, the same thing. If you're here on a business visa, the business visa is for 90 days intervals. You have to leave Tanzania every 90 days and come back. Even if you have residency in Tanzania, you still got to exit Tanzania every 90 days and come back. So don't come here thinking that you're going to be treated different. Don't come here thinking that bells and drums are going to be playing for you. No. Don't come here thinking that because of the passport you have, you're going to be given special treatment. Hey. It's not going to happen, guys. You can build relationships here over time once you integrate and assimilate. But many of us come here and we don't want to do that. And many of us come here and we isolate ourselves. I have seen, guys, the white man, when I go out in the countryside, in the villages, right? I've seen the white man or the white woman with their backpack and they're walking through the villages, meeting the people, getting to understand the culture, getting to know the people, right? And I have seen our people here. You'll see a car or a vehicle passing by, and you look and you'll see our people sneaking through the window with like cameras taking pictures or making videos. We don't get out and walk, some of us. We don't mingle with the locals. Some of us come here and we look for the 5-star hotels. We don't go to rural areas. People have asked me about 5-star hotels here. People have asked me about certain things here when they come here. You will see the white man here and you will see them out where you would never expect to see them. And then we complain that, oh, the local Tanzanian treat the European better than us. Because guess what now? Here in Dar es Salaam, most of the people here come from the rural area. They come to Dar es Salaam to work. So who do you think they see in the rural areas? The white man. The white man builds schools for them. The white man builds healthcare center for them. They don't see us coming there, and we come here and we say, oh, I'm from America and whatever. But they're thinking, yeah, you're from America, but we don't see your reflection here. It's a white man we see. So when you go to a restaurant or whatever and you say that you come in here and you complain that they give the European better treatment, understand why. These are things that I have gotten to understand. Don't come to Africa with a sense of superiority. Because you'll be asked, who are you? You'll be asked, what's your identity? Your cultural identity. You may not think it's important, but it is important. You know, people talk about what's the word I'm looking for? It eluded me now, right? With tribalism. But trust me, you'll understand how important it is to belong to a certain group here. That's your identity. That's your root. So if you come here and you're thinking that, oh, because of the passport you have, you'll have a sense, you're entitled to a sense of superiority, you'll be made to look this small. Come with an open mind. Mingle. You may make good contacts that may take you to a community, and the elders in that community may embrace you and make you one of their own. So don't come to Africa thinking that you're better. Don't come to Africa thinking that you should be given land for free as compensation. Because I've heard many on YouTube say that, we should be given land in Africa for free because the Africans sold our ancestors. Yeah, they did. I don't want free land in Africa. I bought my own. And if you come here thinking that you're entitled to free land, think about the conflict that will cause with the local population. The local people here are struggling to make ends meet or to feed themselves at the end of the day. And you come in here and you think that, oh, well, okay, we are here, we are indigent to this land, and the government doesn't give us anything. Because these foreigners come here because you're a foreigner. And you will be called a Mzungu. It happens to me. I don't like the terminology. I don't like when it happens to me. I shut it down when it happens to me. But you are looked upon as a Mzungu. So don't come here with a sense of entitlement that you should get free land. No. If you want land in Africa, push your hands in your pocket and buy your land. Build your house if you want to settle here. There are no handouts here for anyone, not even for the locals in this land. So if you come into Africa, come to Africa with the sense of, I'm coming to contribute, as small as it is, even if you create one job in Africa. If you're retired and you want to come to Africa to relax, yeah. But if you come into Africa to do business, come with an open mind. Integrate, assimilate, get involved in your community. This is why I respect this young man, Mark meets Africa. Marhaba. Marhaba. Uko yeah, so don't come. I respect Mark with Africa. Because that young man, you can find him in every village, every community, any rural area. He's there. He has integrated here very well. There is another couple here called T3 and Me. T3 and Me, man, they are involved in the community. They are integrated very well. It is important. And this is how you have longevity here. You see me in my area here, I have nothing to fear. Because I integrated here very well with my neighbors. My neighbors know me. I don't isolate myself. I don't, listen guys, I never have a problem in this area. I'm living in this house here for over 1 year now. I have never had an issue in my neighborhood. I've heard about issues in this neighborhood. I've never had it. Because everybody knows me in here. And I leave, people always say to me, why you live like a local Tanzanian? Did you do anything back in your country? That's why you come here. It has one guy said to me one time, did you commit any crime that you moved here and you live in here like a local? Because I understand how important it is if I come to Africa to gain the experience, to learn the language, to learn the culture. You can only do that when you integrate yourself and you assimilate, you learn. Me, I can say that I am Pare. Pare is one of the ethnic groups here in Tanzania. And the reason why I can say that, because my Tanzanian brother took me to his village where I met with the elders and where they accepted me and they made me part of the community. This is your home. This is where you belong. This is your community. So don't come to Africa thinking that you're better. Because you're not. And you will be made to feel that you are not. And that's why many of us, one of the reasons why many of us run away from Africa. Guys, this is the African Jumbie. Just dropping this this truth. I'm dropping this truth, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. If it's your first time here, guys, give this video a like, Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My returning subscribers, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your help. Thank you for sticking with me. Stay with me, guys. Bye for now.